Welcome back. New tonight, a 15-year-old boy was left on the side of the road in Broken Arrow after he was hit by a car while riding his bike. The boy was taken to the hospital and is now home recovering. 2 Works For You reporter Corey Duke has a message from his family. Corey?
Well, Brian, it happened near Elm and Broadway in Broken Arrow when Bryce Bame was riding home from his summer reading program. But in an instant, an SUV came out of nowhere, plowing him to the ground.
I love to play sports.
Bryce Bame isn't just an athlete, he's a fighter.
He's been through a lot of hell. He developed hereditary spinal scoliosis.
At 9 years old, Bryce risked never walking again and underwent major surgery.
They provided 2 titanium rods and screws and wires to offer spinal fusion.
Bryce fought hard. Today has become a standout golfer.
I actually tried out for golf BA, the high school team.
It's these miraculous achievements that make what happened so much worse. Yesterday afternoon, Bryce's mother received horrific news while waiting on her son who was riding his bike to the library.
Says your son has just been hit and he's at the corner.
Meanwhile, family friends happened to drive by the accident worried when they saw someone lying on the road and a bike damaged from impact.
As I drove just a little bit further past, I looked up and I was like, Mika, that's Bryce.
And I ran and I saw him collapsed on the ground just in pain.
Stephanie was able to get a good look at the suspect before they took off without a word.
I could not imagine what kind of person can hit a child and see them fall.
Bryce was taken to the hospital and was released early Thursday morning. He has muscle damage to both legs and a cervical swelling between 2 vertebrae in his neck. Bryce remains at home on the couch, barely able to move on his own, while the person responsible walks free.
She needs to turn herself in. She needs to own it, because someday it could be her kid. Ask her why she did it, why she just drove away.
The suspect is described as a heavy-set Hispanic woman with short brown hair. She's said to be driving a black SUV, which will have green paint on the fender from the impact of the bike. And if you know this woman, you're asked to call Broken Arrow Police. Corey Duke, 2 Works For You.
All right.